Okay, back again. Found a little snafu on my last operation there. When I drilled through with the end mill, which is not what I should have done, but I was in a hurry ready to get this thing over. And of course when you get in a hurry, you mess everything up. But I should have gone through and drilled it out with an actual drill bit, because when it passed through the top and then made it through the bottom, it chattered a little bit when it hit that, and it wallered out this top hole considerably. So I got pretty wallered out holes. The pins for the bearings are fairly loose in there. I'm gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna put the slot in here, and I'm gonna put it all together and see, and if it is a problem, then I guess I'll have to start over again. Either that, or I'll just cut it off and put a hole right there at the end of my travel slot, and they'll be even shorter, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the slot. And now, since I've done this, I've created a location device with this slot. You can see here that makes a flat. So now, without any kind of fancy measurements on here, I can line this. My through slot is gonna be perpendicular to that hole. So I can slide that up to my jaw, and I can feel the flat there. And I just let that slot, because now the round has a slot on it. I can let the slot center itself or flush itself against the wall, and that makes me perpendicular. And it looks pretty good. Let's check it one more time here. Looks like I may be scrapping all these anyway. The first one I did was right. Alright, let's come down here and put a slot in this thing. So get over here. Alright, start cutting. I'm going to cut a good ways until I get close, and then I'll get in there and I can set a depth. Actually, I can go ahead and set a depth right now just to be done with it. Take one of my finished pieces that actually works here. Get it centered up in here. Okay. Come down to the bottom of my groove. Okay. And then I can use my quill stop. Now I have my depth set. Oh, that's aggravating. All that time, simple mistake like that. But that's how it goes. I think I might have some chips in there. Trying to do this without blocking the camera. Okay, that's locked in there. Get this slot cut. Okay, I reached my depth. Now I need to clean the sides up. That bearing slot is wider. I'm at 206 on my others here. That's a 188 bit. So I went, let me check, make sure this is 206. Pretty sure I went 5 thousandths per side. Okay, and I have my dashboard dial set up here. Zoom out a little. Okay, I'm going to set my dial to 0. And I'm going to come in on one side, 5 thousandths. I'm gonna go back to 0 and go 5 thousandths on the other side. Pretty sure it needs more than that. I'm not keeping any notes while I'm doing this, so. Yeah, good enough. All right, that's another one done. Get it out of there, and then I'll go over and deburr it. All right, go get some air on that. Okay, got a little air on there. Alright, that's not too bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be. All my punches are inside. Okay. And that rolls pretty freely there. I'm happy with that. Maybe once I get through this project here, I'll make another one a little prettier than that. Get this other one installed. Get out from under my quilt here. The way my night's going, I'd probably snag that 3/16 end mill, that solid carbide end mill, and snap that one. That'd be about right. Okay. Get that right about started on that bearing. A little too much there. And then throw the bearing on the floor so it can roll into a crack. Oh. Gotta keep your eye on it when it hits the floor. Everybody stop, watch where it's going. Alright. I think it's one of those nights where I should have just stayed in the house. mash on it a little bit with my vise here. So just get this bearing freed up. Okay, we got that bearing freed up. So that's 2 down. Go put some air on this other one. Get it deburred. I don't have a better vise set up in this shop yet. Possibility of maybe moving very soon, so I can't spend too much time and effort in here until I know more. Local chemical plant may be, or is expanding and may be interested in purchasing our property. Been in here less than a year. Finally got a decent shop set up. Then it's time to move again. But that's how it goes. I would normally be doing this on in an actual vise. Go put a little more air on this real quick. Got the compressor moved out into the other part of the shop. Okay, now I need to get the other bearing out of the last remaining original long bearing holder, and I'll spare you that. Okay, now I've got everything that I need except for one more threaded drive shaft, and I'm going to quickly turn that out since I went through most of the details on that on another video. And I'll have to catch the rest of it on the next video. That's the end of my battery life there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this piece up, make another one of these, and then I'm gonna show it all together and hopefully I can start cutting on my suppressor tube. Okay, I have all three of them complete. You can see them here. They nuzzle nice and flush up inside of here. I've got nice smooth operation so I can adjust them nice. All my bearings roll very freely and nicely. And now I'm ready to put my tube in and I can start cutting on my actual project. And that concludes the roller bearing steady rest modifications. Thank you.